lecture, I am going to explain you circumference. How will you find the circumference? Okay, just wait. Just a little bit of second. I am going to explain you
Okay.
how to find the circumference of the circles. Let's start. Circumference of the circle. We have to find how to find the circumference of the circle. What you mean by the circumference of circle, etc. Now, as you can see on your screen, the perimeter of the circle is called a circumference. That means the total length of the boundary of a circle is called a circumference. That is the length of the thread that winds around the circle exactly once gives the circumference of the circle. Now you can see these are the three circles and we can easily find the circumference. Now whenever we find the circumference of the circle with the diameter, we always get a constant quantity 3.14, and this constant quantity is considered as pi. Okay, so whenever we find the ratio of circumference and diameter of a circle, that is found to be 3.14. So formula for the circumference is 2 pi r cubed, where the value for pi can be 22 by 7 or 3.14. I am going to explain you this concept with one more questions. So let's start. Firstly, the concept about the circumference of the circle. Circumference of the circle is the perimeter of the circle. Perimeter of circle is known as circumference of the circle. Now, what is the formula for the circumference of the circle? The formula for the circumference of circle is 2 pi r, where the value of pi is can be 22 by 7 or 3.14. as given in the question. And from where we find the value of the pi, it is found that whenever circumference is divided with the diameter of the circle, it is found always that we get a constant quantity 3.14, and this constant quantity is termed as pi. We pronounce it as pi. Now, what is the diameter and radius of the circle? I am again going to recap it. For example, this is a circle and this is the center of the circle. So distance from outer point, any point on the circle to that fixed point, this is termed as the radius. And if we join two end points of a circle which are passing through the center of the circle, that is the A and B, this whole distance is termed as diameter. It is found that diameter is equals to 2 times the radius. Now I'm going to explain you questions from the exercise. Now these are the questions I am going to explain you. First question. Find the circumference of a circle whose radius is given to us. For example, I am going to
So
solve for
circumference is 2 pi r.
question number 1.
So we'll do
Here
the radius.
radius of the circle is given to us 2.5 meter. Now we have to find the circumference of the circle. Circumference of circle, the formula is 2 pi r. So we substitute all the values. So in place of pi, we substitute the value 22 by 7. So we write over here 22 by 7 into 3.5. Now 7 ones are 7, 7 fives are 35, and point is here. So that is 2 into 0.5 into 24. Now what is the answer when you multiply all of them?
That becomes 2 into 0.5 into 22. That is 22.
22 again, and it is in meter. Now I think
So
you
that
can
is the
solve both.
circumference.
Yeah, you can find both of the two questions in question number 1. Now question number 2.
We have to
Find
find out the circumference whose
of a
diameter.
circle whose diameter is given to us. Now here in this question, this radius is given to us, this. But in the second question, the value of the diameter, that means the whole distance is given to us. That I am going to solve for the question number 1, simply. So here the diameter is equal to 14 centimeter. Now, we have to find, we know the relation between diameter and radius. Diameter into
Okay.
2 radius. The diameter is 14 centimeter, so 2 into r. So value of r becomes 14 by 2, which is 7. Here,
Okay.
so in order to find the circumference, we again use the same formula. That is 2 pi r. That is 2 pi, that is 22 by 7, and in place of radius we put 7. It is get cancelled. The circumference becomes 2 into 22.
That is 2 into
That is,
22, 44.
so be careful whether the diameter is given in our question or the radius is given in this question.
Yes. Because if diameter is
Now,
given, we have to do
then we have to
2
firstly
pi.
find the radius. Now question number
Okay,
3.
can't we just multiply this by 3.14 straight
We
away?
can do that. We can do that, but do it in the proper way so that it never be wrong. Find the radius of the circle whose circumference is 176. Now the circumference of the circle is given to us in the question. The circumference of circle is 176 centimeter. Okay. Just wait.
If the circumference is 176, radius will be, so 2 pi r is
So now,
circumference.
listen. We firstly utilize this formula 2 pi r is equal to 176 centimeter because the formula for the circumference is 2 pi r. Now we substitute all the values 2 into 22 by 7 into radius is equal to 176. So now we substitute, that is r is equal to 7 into 176 over 2 into 22. Now we cut it down with the 11. 11 1 the 11, 11 6 the 66, 11 2 the 22. Now 2 8 the 60 and 2 4 the 8. Now radius becomes 28 centimeter. Clear?
Okay.
Now the last question which I have taken over here, question number 4. We have to find the diameter of a wheel whose circumference is 264 centimeter. Now the circumference of the wheel is given to us. Circumference
So
of
I
wheel.
think we can find the radius divided by 2.
Firstly, simply find out the radius, then find out the diameter. Okay.
That is it.
So, 264. Now 2 pi r is equal to 264. Now we substitute the different values. 2 into
2
22
into
by 7.
22 was 7 into r,
264.
264.
Now value of r becomes 7 into 264 over 2 into 22. Now again it can be cut it with the 11. 11 to the 22
Yes. And
and 11 for the 44, 11 to the 22.
24 by 2, that becomes 12. 6, 7, 6 are 42. And the diameter will be 42 into 2, 84.
7 6 are 42. This is the radius. The diameter is equal to 2 into radius, which is equal to 2 into 42. So we get 84. And we have to just see the units. It is given in centimeter. So we have to write over here centimeter. Understood how do you find the circumference of any circle?
Yes. Distance covered by wheel of car in 500 revolutions.
Find the
Diameter
distance
is 7
covered by the
centimeters.
wheel of a car in 500 revolutions. So whenever this type of question is given to us, we generally use the
I think
formula.
we have to find out uh, the distance covered will be circumference into 500.
Firstly, we find the distance covered in one round. So diameter over here
Yes.
is 2r, which is equal to 77. Clear? Hmm?
Okay.
Now, distance covered in one rotation.
And then we'll multiply it by 500.
Yeah, distance covered in one revolution
One rotation is circumference.
is equal to circumference of the circle. That means 2 pi r, which is equal to 2r into pi. We can write in this way. So in place of 2r, we can write 77. In place of pi, we can write 22 by 7. It
22
can
by
be cut.
7, that means cancel 11 into
11 into
22.
22. Now distance covered
That
in
is
100 revolutions.
242.
Covered in 500 revolutions. For
Yes,
this, you have to
242
multiply
into
all of
5.
them in 500 and you have to find the answer. I'm not going to solve this.
Yes.
Now question number 6. The diameter of the wheel of a car is 70 centimeter. Again, the diameter, which
It's
is equal
70
to its
centimeter.
radius, it is given to us 70 centimeter. How many revolutions
And
will
it
it take
is
to travel 1.65 kilometer? So total distance covered is 1.65 kilometer. Now we have to
okay.
convert into the same units. For example, if we convert 70 centimeter into meters, we get 7500. which is equal to 0.7 meter. And here we have to convert it into meter by simply multiply by 1000. So we get 1650 meters. Clear?
Yes.
Now, distance covered in one revolution. Distance covered in one revolution, which is equal to 2 pi r. That is 2 into r into 5. Now value of the 2r is 0.7. So we put over here in 22 by 7.
Yes.
Both of them get cut. So it becomes 0.1. That is 2.2.
0.1, 2.2 meters.
So
And
number
then
of
we'll divide 1650 by
we
2.2.
have formula total distance covered is equal to circumference into number of
Yes.
revolutions. So total distance covered 1650. Circumference is 2.2 into number of revolution, let it be n. So value of number of revolutions can be found by dividing 1650 with 2.2. Now it's get
Yes.
0. So 16500 by 22.
By
Now we have to
22.
divide. We have to divide 11 on the 11. Then 11 5 are
Yes.
55. And 11 2 is 2 7 are 14 and 15 to 5 are 10.
750 revolutions.
So now this is overall for this lecture.